So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Pete.
Olise!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Now who's going to be first to this? Chouameni. France looking to pass their way through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played out to the left flank. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for us.
And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. Howson gets over and intercepts. Fabian Ruiz. Koundé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Dembele. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri. Great vision.
Spain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's searching through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri. Some resolute defending there. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Swings it across. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Pedro Porro. That is good strength. And the shot's on here. Fabian Ruiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedro Porro. And this is Morata. Yamal. He might be in here. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely. Now goes for a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fabian Ruiz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That is great defending, so alert. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Pedri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Porro. And Jamal. Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. France have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to...
Takes a shot!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pedri running with the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dembele. Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Upamecano. Saliba. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he can clear it away. And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now, this could be a chance. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this is a great position. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Threads one in. Now it's Olise. He's found the way through. And the finish! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to...
Chance! They've scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Knocks it into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chouameni. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Morata. Great chance! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through and he shoots! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Ruiz. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get away here? Oh, he's had it taken off him. They really do have to make something of this. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. Morata. Yamal. Pedri. Shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chouameni, he won't be happy with that one. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That pass has been well intercepted. That looks a cracking ball. And Yamal. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Truly super. And time is up. France can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès de nos stadiers. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We stand for the national anthem of France. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention, and it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So we're up and running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, someone I see as being a well-rounded forward is Alvaro Morata. You can expect a lot of balls into the box when he's leading the line, with him being so good in the air. And
Real chance! Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with the corner, they're first. Oh, can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. This looks promising. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thinks about the Goal! France! And France are in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
France have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saliba, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni, Olise.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Williams. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. It's Ruiz. Now it's Olise. Got a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Olise. Fabian Ruiz. Looking to play him in. And he's got the beating of his man. Mignon clears. Spain have it back and can go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Grimaldo simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's come to nothing. Grimaldo.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pedro Porro. Some resolute defending there. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught now. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Williams.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No outsmarting him this time. It's run loose here. Pedri. Doué. He's on it. Can he get away? Hernandez. It's beyond the defence.
France have really been terrific at...
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nico Williams is onto this. Crosses it in, and the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is a little undercooked. Upamecano makes the interception.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he was quick to react. Saliba. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best. 60 minutes played. Grimaldo cuts it out. Howson. Well, that has not gone well. Saliba. France finding their passes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's the throw. Fabian Ruiz. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. And the finish! Nico Williams has created one goal already. Threads one in. Morata. Mignon claims it without any fuss.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Olise. Foot in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Look, it's Dembele! Fabian Ruiz. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Olise. Howson wins the duel this time. Pedri. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
France take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Grimaldo. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.